Hello, my friends. Yesterday was 30th and of 11th month according to lunar calendar. It was full moon, and I want to combine with that day, and also today is according to solar calendar. It is 2nd of February, Wednesday the 2nd February, and according to lunar calendar, it is the first of the 12th month. It is considered today. It is considered as one of the New Year, according to ancient Tibet, which is known as the King's New Year. Everybody celebrates. Later, it changed to next month because it's going to be miracle month, so it's changed since few centuries. But in reality, according to astrology, today is on this 2nd of February, which is falls on the lunar calendar. It is the first of the 12th month. So I wish you all most wonderful New Year. May this coming year be very auspicious to everyone. Not like last year, which was quite difficult to most of us. So, also recently, the passing away of Kyabje Dodrubchen Rinpoche was really one of the most sad news for most of us who were his disciples. He was one of the greatest teachers in our time, who guided many students, benefit countless sentient beings, traveling around the whole globe and giving teachings. It was so great, but his passing away is really great loss for all of us. And now Kyabje Dodrubchen Rinpoche's Togdam is completed, and since yesterday the students doing the practice ceremony. So whatever practice we do, it's very important. So please at least try to think of Kyabje Rinpoche, inseparable from Buddhas, and especially Guru Rinpoche. Think of him, invoke him to return swiftly, and think of him, feel grateful for his guidance, that how many beings are benefited through his kindness. And teachers has no other goal than benefiting sentient beings. Therefore, we all actually should supplicate him to manifest in many forms throughout the world in order to benefit sentient beings. It is the vow of great bodhisattvas to continue to benefit sentient beings until all beings be enlightened. So therefore, we should supplicate him, please return to bless and guide us, particularly in this time of degeneration where we really need his guidance. Your prayer is really powerful, and it is definite. We can request him to return to bless us, to continue to benefit us. And today, as it is first of the 12th month, according to lunar calendar, it's a new moon. So I wish you all have most wonderful New Year. So I'm going to invoke as usual Buddha Shakyamuni, who have been so precious and kind to all of us. If there wasn't a Buddha Shakyamuni, then we have no any other guidance. So first I will call upon Buddha Shakyamuni. Thinking of the Buddha, it's so important to think of his kindness and compassion, especially his teachings. Therefore, I would supplicate to Buddha Shakyamuni. In Sanskrit, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. I take refuge or offer homage to Buddha. I offer homage to Dharma, his teachings. I offer homage to Sangha, noble community, those who follow the Buddha, all the Buddhas and all the Bodhisattvas and noble communities. Maha Munaye So Deyataum Mune Maha Munaya So Deyataum Mune Maha Munaye So. As heart of Buddha's teaching, of course, Buddha taught. Until he was 81 years old. So the teaching is so vast and profound. Essence of his teaching is very much avoid all harms, engage in virtue, train our mind. So it's so precious on this new year to engage ourselves, make commitments that we will not harm anyone with our actions by body, speech, and mind. For the well-being of all sentient beings, when we think of the well-being of sentient beings, because there's not a single being who have not been our mother, the kind mothers. So Therefore, often we say that Mother Sentient Beings, for these reasons, that we try to avoid any harm intentionally in action by our body, by our speech, and by our mind, and engage in virtue, anything what we can do for the well-being of all Mother Sentient Beings. Thinking of Mother Sentient Beings is really very much thinking of ourself, and therefore it is really precious to think of all Mother Sentient Beings. As Buddha himself mentioned, which is translated into Tibetan, Dikpa Jiang Mechaching, Gyalpo Sopurche, Ranga Simnyang Sun Dinisanje Tempa Yin. Avoiding all kinds of harms, engage in virtue, train your mind. This is his word or teaching. I would also like to, as usual, to invoke Guru Padmasambhava, who is no other than the Buddha's 3 times. Therefore, we often call upon him, Dosum Sangye, Guru Rinpoche, precious teacher, who embodies the Buddhas of 3 times. He is representative of Buddhas of the past, his nature of the Buddhas of the present, and he is the really source of all the enlightened and all the Buddhas of future. Then Guru Padmasambhava was manifested as no other than Buddha himself, who predicted that he is going to come as Padmasambhava, as well as he is the manifestation of compassion for all the Buddhas. So let's call upon the most precious and compassionate guide, the Lord of great compassion, Jimbre Sikh. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Ore It's so precious for us. Cultivate thought of benefiting others, the potentials of what we have, the unconditioned love, wish to benefit, bring happiness, compassion on the basis of love. Unconditional love is really very powerful one of the most powerful thought. Anything what we do, if we could act according to, on the basis of unconditional love, it is definite it will be fulfilled. And also wishing to remove suffering and cause of sufferings for others, which is we would call it compassion, wholeheartedly wishing to really benefit and bring peace to everyone. Unconditioned compassion is so precious for us to cultivate. It is really the source of our happiness. Then try to be mindful, and any time any thought of jealousy crosses mind, not engaging in it, but rejoicing for the happiness of others, and eliminate our thought of jealousy. Competitive mental state is so powerful, so beneficial. That's what really we need. And try to bring all this as best what we can, impartial, to our mother sentient beings. These four thoughts: the love, the compassion, joy and impartiality. It's the thought we should always be cherished. We should cherish all the time. It's for our own benefit and benefit for others. Now I would like to call upon source of manifestation of Lord of Great Compassion is Buddha Amitabha. Ame Devare, Ame Devare, Ame Devare, Ame Devare, Ame Devare. Invocation of the Buddha of Infinite Light, of Buddha Amitabha, is so important. Now we shall call upon Buddha of Medicine, Deyadam Beganze Beganze Mahabeganze Raja Samutta Deso Deyadam Beganze Beganze Mahabeganze Raja Samutta Deso Deyadam Beganze Beganze Mahabeganze Raja Samutta Deso. Recently we have been very fortunate to receive the empowerment of Medicine Buddha from His Holiness the Sakya Tenzin, our guide, our beloved teacher. Please try to maintain that blessings of the Medicine Buddha, which is so important to receive from such great teacher. It's so precious. We have been very fortunate. Also, as His Holiness mentioned about the importance of chanting the prayer that includes Buddha Amitayu, as well as the Guru Padmasambhava and Hayangruva, and then also the great Master Thangtong Gyalpo, and to think of those great teachers and pray and supplicate the prayer which he has given us, and also the mantras. So please try to do those what we received. Now I'm going to call upon Aryatara. Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So. 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 Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo. Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo. Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama. Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo. Om Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo, Dara 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 Mama, Bini Jana Bini Guruzo. Om Dara. So that was the mantra. So that was the White Tara mantra. His Holiness very kindly given us. So please don't forget to pronounce the mantra as often as possible. Also, it's so precious for us to think of Mother Aryatara as often as possible and pronounce his mantra. It's so precious. And also, I would like to remind you the prayer and mantra that His Holiness Sakyatin Rinpoche requests us to say the prayer as often as possible. If it's possible, maybe 100 times a day. The mantra 1,000 times a day. It is definite, as it's known as this is like one which brings all the blessings and remove all the hindrances and obstacles in our life. The prayer was Shri 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 Nang Wa Ta Ye Tru Gun Je So Jong Ce Pa Men Gun Ro La Che Me Tere Dam Zhen Wang Je Che Do We Para Je Se Ben Ma Jong Ne Ni Dun Ro We Jiao Thangtong Gyalpo Su Tab Lo Wa Me So Wa De So Gai Ji Pa Je Su Chen Je Lao Xie Chen Me Ngu Zhu Zu Om Amara Ne Je Wen De Guru Padma Kroda Bunye Jana Ayo Se De Re 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 Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Bunye Jana Ayo Se De Re 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 Om Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Bunye Jana Ayo Se De Re Re Re. We shall read again. Re Re Nang Wan Da Ye Ru Gun Je So Jong Ce Pa Men Gun Ro La Nin Je Der Dang Zhen Wang Je Len Ro We Para Je Se Ben Ma Zhong Ne Se Ni Dun Ro We Jiao Thangtong Gyalpo Su Tab Lo Wa Me So Wa De So Ge Jian Pa Je Su Chen Je Lao Xie Chen Me Ngu Zhu Zu Om Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Bunye Jana Ayo Se De Re 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 Om Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Bunye Jana Ayo Se De Re 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 Hong Re 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 Nang Wan Da Ye Zhu Gun Je So Jong Ce Pa Men Gun Ro La Che Me Der Dam Zhen Je Wang Je Len Ro We Para Je Se Ben Ma Zhong Ne Ni Dun Ro We Gun Thangtong Gyalpo Su Tab Lo Wa Me So Wa De So Gai Jian Pa Je Su Chen Je Lao Xie Chen Me Ngu Zhu Zu Om Amara Ne Jivan Da Guru Ayo Gube Ma Guru Da Punye Jana Ayo Se De Re 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 Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Pune Jana Ayur Se De Re 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 Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Padma Kroda Pune Jana Ayur Se De Re 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 Amara Ne Jivan De Guru Brahma Kroda Pune Jana Ayu Se De Re 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 Amitabha, who caring guides all beings. Amitayu, who restores immortality to living beings. Harangirva, the king of power, who dispels the hindrances to beings. Padmasambhava, the protector of the beings in this age of drag. Thangtong Gyalpo, unfailing answers of prayer. We pray to you, dispel negative circumstances and obstacles, and bestow the attainment of the immortality. Om Amarane Jivanade Guru Padma Ayu Groda Punye Jana Ayu Siddhi Re Re Re. Om Amarane Jivanade Guru Padma Groda Punye Jana Ayu Siddhi Re Re Re. Om Amarane Jivanade Guru Padma Groda Punye Jana Ayur Siddhi Re Re Re. Now we shall call upon Lord of Wisdom, the Manjushri. Om Arabhajanade, 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 Om Arabhajanade. Also recently, His Holiness Sakya Tenzin very kindly given us the empowerment for Vasudjema, the goddess Vasudjema, one of the aspects of Aryatara. The phrase is Kange Tenzang Zen Jen Jenbe Yang Ba Je Ji Po Gun Le Jum Zema Teme De Jen Yu Wara Chon Zulu Wa Sri Jem Jela Chan Ze Lo Om Marici Mam So 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 Gewan De Nyoto Da Wase Jeman Rujo Ne Rowa Je Jama Lupa De Salang Guparesho. Please try to pronounce these lines and especially recite the mantra of Aryatara in the aspect of Vosrjema, the Marici, Marici, Mamsoha, which is incredible power and blessings, which has incredible power and blessings. That even mere like a thought and remembering the mantra or the name of Vosrjema or Marici, it dispels all kind of fear, all kind of obstacles. One who granted us the stainless great bliss supli, and we offer our homage to the goddess that endowed with the lights, Vosrjema or Marici, Amma Marici Mamsoha. By the virtue of this, accomplishing the goddess mother, the goddess of light, without leaving a single sentient being, may we attain level of Vosrjema. And you might have got during the initiation that we got the image, the Aryatara, in the form of yellow Vosrjema, endowed with light, yellow, and please try to think of her and say the mantra, which is very short, Marici Mamsoha. And with this, I shall conclude with all my heartfelt prayer and wishes to every one of your good health, happiness, peace. May there never be any kind of problem in your life. May you fulfill, may all your wishes become true. All my best wishes. And it's really precious. Our teachers always remind us that please think of others. Try to preserve, maintain good heart. And as important as our breath, as long as we are alive, we will not stop our breath. So please do not interrupt or forget being aware or mindful, breathing in and holding the breath in, breathing out. With the breathing in, taking all the problems, the beings, by our love, by our compassion, purifies it, sending our love to all beings. Try to be mindful of our breath, just being aware of our breath with mindfulness. Please think of everybody as important as that we think of those beings we care for, and we have to care for all our mothers. All my love, best wishes to every one of you who hear this message. Please take good care, and so that we can continue to benefit the beings until we are totally free for the sake of others. Thank you.